Witam w kolejnym odcinku The Next Big Thing. No i witam. Lol. Nie wiem co powiedzieć na początku. No trudno. Cóż, będzie bez mówienia na początku. Ale nie, może coś teraz wyjaśnię. Czy się włączy? Włączyło się. Wydostaliśmy się, znaczy Fitzrandolph chciał nam wszczepić jakiś chips do ucha, ale się mu nie udało, więc teraz my planujemy jego pokonać. Bo się wydostaliśmy i jakieś mózgi największe świata pracują nad tym. O, proszę bardzo. Wielki Albert, poeta bólu i nie ma ręczek. Pracują nad tym, jak tutaj... co? Lol? Przepraszam. Okej, mój mózg chyba działa. Jak pokonać Fitzrandolpha? Chyba. Albo i nie. Może myślimy nad czymś innym. W sumie to nie wiem nad czym myślimy. Znaczy...
Sensitivity. He uncovered. Normally he's invisible, but his captors threw a bucket of...
Dogadajmy.
I spy. What do you spy? Something.
What does it start with?
It starts with a J.
Jargon!
Jewelry.
It's a meeting of intellectuals. I better stay.
Lol. Boże, widzę, że naprawdę się spotkanie intelektualistów. Co mam zrobić tak naprawdę? Wyposażenie punkty kontrolne w tym miejscu. Punkty kontrolne? To. Trzymaj Fitzrandolpha 0 od laboratorium. Aha. Znajdź materiały do ekstraktora chipów. No, w sumie to nie wiem o co chodzi.
How's it go?
Murray, I need a couple of things. Something that resembles...
Aha, dużo sobie nie pogadamy. O! Widzicie jak to jest wrednie ukryte? I tu jest lis. Pogadajmy z lis. Cause why not? Pogadaj.
Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti. Where are the
A on ciągle
tickets?
tych biletów.
Where?
No cóż. Pewnie już zgubiła. O! Cóż za ironia. Profesor Mucha. Doktor Cecji. A. Przełącznik. Przełączmy. Przełącznik. Cause why not? Tak. Wiemy już dlaczego nie. Lepiej nie przyłączyć przełącznika. Głowa. Weź głowę. Głowa jest imba.
I would have rather kicked it, but here it is.
Ale okej. Teraz... A, bo tu jest takie... Szyba, tak? Można nas oglądać. Głowa robota i kij z robota. No musimy czymś walić w twarz, nie? Beczkę, weź beczkę. No kurde.
Smells like...
No to weź.
Can't take...
Noob.
Scary. Yes, running. No sarcasm. Too far. I'd rather stay in the student.
Aha, czyli nic tam nie możemy. Nic. Super. 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 Naprawdę super. Naprawdę wiem co mam robić i jest ogólnie super. Zajebiście. O Boże, przepraszam. No cóż. Jestem... można by rzec...
I don't have anything to talk to. He's been thrashed by...
O! O, widzicie, jest winda. No i proszę was bardzo.
Ingenious way to camouflage the entrance to the laboratory. Whatever else Willie may be, he's a guy
No w sensie na rzeczy.
from one of those horror flicks that Willie... My entire... It's even ugly. Too bulky. The only... How disgusting.
Disgust. No to przejdźmy dalej. O, zobaczmy.
I hate the movies.
No cóż. Taki nam się trafił. Drzwi. Dlaczego by nie wejść?
A bonbon? Dan Murray to the rescue.
O Boże.
Honey, I'm Dan Murray.
Get out of here, imbecile. Don't you know who I am?
No idea.
I'm Eva Marte, the queen of the scream. And this is the Grim Reaper. The two actors the most hated by anyone with a modicum of ethical sense.
Good for you.
Dear, this imbecile doesn't know who we are.
Debil.
I'm sleepy. You kill him.
I wish. But you heard Mr. Fitzrandolph. From now on, we have to behave ourselves.
Fitzrandolph is fab.
Uj.
Randolph loves us all.
Mają chip. Mają czep.
Is it my imagination?
I love kitties.
Me, I love little birds.
Chyba jeść.
Fascinating.
Cats are nice and crunchy.
Birds even more so.
Fatso,
Pig,
old man,
filthy.
I love you.
I adore you.
Fascinating. Two things that you...
The sobbing of a child.
Funerals.
O Boże. No pięknie.
Why does Fitzrand...
Because now we're his spokespeople, imbecile.
His spokespeople, stupid.
Speaking for what?
Of something we're not authorized to tell you about.
If we told you, we'd have to kill you.
But we can't kill people either.
I see. What a mess.
No straszne, naprawdę. Co tu robicie?
What are you doing here?
Waiting for Fitzrandolph to let us go, imbecile.
Waiting, stupid.
I'm leaving.
Aya, imbecile.
Aya, stupid.
O nie. To jest przegięcie. Wal po łbie. Najpierw kobietę.
Maybe I could knock her out, but I don't want to have to face...
To wal w gó-
Should I spur him on? No. And probably more.
Kurde. Przeszukajmy kurtkę. Albo ją weź. Whatever, man.
Nothing in the pockets.
Szkoda. No cóż. Tutaj. Torebka, krzesło. The next big thing! Tutaj będą te audycje, będą przekazywane. Tutaj Fitzgerald włamie się do wszystkich stacji na świecie i przekaże swoją wiadomość. Oni będą jego... Oni? Oh man. Torebka. Weź co jest w torebce. Wszystko. Widzisz, coś się
Let's see
buguje.
who this belongs.
Coś się takiego buguje, że klikam, a on nic nie robi.
Mystery solved. Liz Allaire's press pass. That's it.
Oh.
But I'm curious about this. Although I hardly know you, I know you'll be an important person in my life. And signed by Celsius. Is that pig trying to hook up with Liz? But then, why do I care? It's not as if I... Let's see what...
Są bilety.
And that's how everything ended up for Dan Murray. He found the tickets that he wanted so much, he went home, he had a nice siesta on the sofa, and counted the minutes until Friday night. Although, who are we trying to fool? We all know that Dan wasn't there for the tickets, right?
Right.
Anyway,
At last, I have what I want. I could get out of here right now, but... What would that band of incompetents in the laboratory do without me?
No.
Let's get this... I was so...
O, jeszcze możesz przeszukać. Szukaj tam.
Nothing in...
Widzę, że namacanego już wszystko obczaiłeś, tak? Spoko. Krzesło, weź ze sobą krzesło.
There's some... A letter and 3 numbers. Who knows?
Na pewno nie ja.
One
Ogarnij.
number and 3 letters. What can they be for? One number and 3 letters. What can they be for?
Co?
One number
Jedna
and 3
cyfra i 3
letters.
litery.
What can they be for? One
Jedna
number and
cyfra i
3
3 litery.
letters.
B,
What can
O,
they be for?
2, 5. Są 2 cyfry i 2 litery. No może coś pieprz. Dobra, nieważne. Drzwi, przejdźmy.
Bingo, there's Willie watching a flick that Eli Edmund, that guy who's painted blue.
Też nie będę się zwał.
Although it's more of an interview than a flick. Main characters, the sadistic couple, and Liz Allaire.
Liz
Back to
Allaire.
work.
Well, if it isn't my buddy Murray. Stop the film, Kajanowski.
Whatever you say, Mr. Fitzrandall.
Oj, czuję obiadek.
Celsius already let you go? How are you?
Better than you.
Are you sure?
Just what I said. Fitzrandolph is fab.
That's better. I'm glad to have you on my side.
Good for you. Fitzrandolph loves us all.
What a guy.
What a guy. Wit and style in spite of everything.
Working?
I'm just finishing watching a short advertisement that we just filmed. As soon as I'm done, I'll stop by Celsius Laboratory. Wait for me there, okay?
How'd the screening go?
Smooth sailing. The film transmits exactly what it should transmit.
Czyli co? Dokładnie.
What's the film you're watching?
O Boże, obiad
Tomorrow,
tak pięknie
you'll
pachnie.
find out, Murray.
You don't trust me? Fitzrandolph is fab.
Of course I trust you. But later, when I finish watching it, come by my office and I'll tell you.
Deal.
Jest strasznie zimno. Sweter jest pod moją kontrolą.
Then he'll appreciate the support of his boss, don't you think? And if he's good...
It's...
Thank you, Murray, but I dress warm. I know, but I'm a bit of a micro...
Tego nie powiem.
Because keep working.
Start it up again, Kudge.
Yes, sir.
This leads outside the building and... this building is where Willie... But I'm not leaving.
Plan. Dobra. Brązowe.
Although...
What is it? Start it up again.
Yes, sir.
I tak mamy go... Nie, czekaj. To jest część jakiegoś wielkiego planu. Którego nie rozumiem ja. What the hell, man?
Elevator. Be on the... Nothing. Elevator. No luck. One number and 3 letters. What can they be for?
Jak to? Jedna cyfra, 3 litery? Czekaj.
One number and 3 letters.
2
What
i
can they be
5.
for?
To ja jestem głupi, czy Dan jest głupi? Pewnie ja. Masz.
It doesn't seem... He's too...
To nie jest sam zrobić.
How did Dan convince Fitzrandolph not to go?
Naprawdę, mam powiedzieć to. Mam powiedzieć to, co mi zostało. O nie.
Put it on... What is it, Murray? Thank you. Then he'll...
Celsius...
Although I hardly know you, I know you will be in yours, Barry's... Murray, my friend, you're a fountain...
If you only knew.
And Celsius, too. Anyhow, I won't mess up your plans. I'll cancel my visit to the laboratory and I'll leave you...
Deal.
I hope that Willie keeps his mouth shut, because that lie could do a lot of damage to my reputation, thought Dan. Because I have too many girlfriends who would be more than a little surprised. But anyway, in exchange, I get the tickets and Willie's word that he won't.
Start it up again.
Yes, sir.
Seriously, musiałem to powiedzieć.
This leads out.
Goddammit. Teraz mogę już zejść?
If it opens with a combination elevator,
I know.
the elevator.
I fucking know.
I'll dial the 4 digits from the note.
Man.
Elevator 3, Murray.
Hahaha!
Great comeback. Game over.
Man. Dobra. Problem polega na tym, że nie wiem co... co dalej bez mojej wyzmuchą.
How's it?
Murray, I need a couple of things. Something that resembles a chip and one of the glasses Celsius uses.
Coś co przypomina chip. Man, nie wiem o co chodzi. Seriously. Nie wiem.
I spy
What do you spy?
something. What does it start with? It starts with a S. Self-inflicted.
Spaghetti!
I don't want.
To są takie głupy. Laboratorium. Release. Dźwignia.
I'm not trying.
What? Za drzwi. Masz coś. Może włóż do głowy proch.
I'm not.
Sam nie wiem co już chcę
Who
zrobić.
could be interested in a romantic and elegant gift?
LOL. Właśnie nie wiem kogo.
It doesn't. He's too.
Nie znowu nie odkryłem jakiejś pieprzonej lokacji. I teraz błądzę bez sensu. Bo w sumie jest tu... Muszę dawać po raz kolejny. Escape. Goddammit. Bez ruchu. Nie. No wiedziałem. I knew it. Sam już nie wiem. Laboratorium. Celsjusz. Winda. Boże, jeszcze raz ktoś mi wyśle wiadomość, to wyłączę sobie tego Skype'a.
For the moment.
Czuję się okropnie, jak nie wiem co mam zrobić. No mało możliwości. Boże, klikam jak szalony, pewnie już mi nie zostało nic. Tam. Tutaj... O Boże, podwójne kliknięcie. Ciekawe jakby to było tak o sobie... No w sumie nic. Kompletne zero. Dam Lis. Może Lis się zainteresuje.
That clod Celsius. How could he think that he could win a girl like Liz?
Teraz.
Who could be interested in a romantic and elegant gift?
Mucha. No bo ja dałem mu karteczkę. Ja pierdolę. Jak jestem głupi. Jak jestem głupi. O Boże.
Will this work, Half Pint?
Hey, the thing in the center is one of the glass things.
Jak jestem
that
głupi.
Celsius uses
Dałem
to
mu
charge the chips.
karteczkę.
There are
Naprawdę.
no two ways
Naprawdę.
about it. I'll finish what I'm doing and then I'll take it apart.
Kurde, nie da się grać w tą grę jak takie aromatyczne i piękne zapachy lecą z kuchni. A jestem głodny.
How's it go?
Murray, when I get something similar to one of Celsius's...
He's building a chip extractor. An insect with it?
No, Jezu. Skejci. Po kostce jeżdżą w syfiastym. Totalnie bez sensu, man.
I'm not going to try it again.
Dlaczego nie? Przyda się.
This leads outside, but I'm not leaving.
Put it on. What is it? He's my man for everything. He's got it. How good.
What?
Later.
Deal. Keep working.
Start it up again.
Yes, sir.
Dobra. Przepraszam na chwilę. Zrobię pauzę. Przepraszam. Przepraszam bardzo. Ale... niestety... musiałem...
It looks like the
zjeść.
one Looney
Ale mam
Tunes
na
was
wysiłek.
wearing at the party last night.
I tam będę teraz coś, myślę, działać. Chociaż chyba nie do końca. Bo nie mam zielonego pojęcia, co bym mógł zrobić teraz. Tędy nie wyjdę, bo nie chcę. Winda. Tutaj. Może ja już mam coś, co wygląda jak chip. Wielka rzecz. Nie. Nie wygląda to nic jako chip. Ajajaj, karamba. Szkoda. Co się tutaj za drzwiami? Proch. Do czego mógłbym naładować prochu? W sumie to nie wiem, do czego mógłbym naładować prochu. No, nic takiego tu nie ma. Z tym naprawdę... szukam różnych rzeczy, a tutaj naprawdę nic nie ma. Nie wiem.
Parts. Someone needed parts and Dan was going to get them.
Części. No to lol. Już nie mogę tego dodać. Czyli głowa wygląda jak chip. Dobra. Czy coś tam. W sumie to mogłem nie słuchać i coś źle odebrać. W sumie to jest bardzo możliwe. Masz.
Will this work?
Oh, of course. In all these components, there... Murray, with this,
No.
I have everything I need to build a real life. Let me work for a bit.
Thanks for the components, Murray, said Fly. Give me a little while to work on this, and I'll have the chip extractor shining and ready in no time.
Here, Looney, thanks for the tickets.
Jaka muzyka.
I have an extra one. I know boxing ain't your thing, but... So anyway, get better, okay?
I się obudzi.
You've gotta be strong, Liz. Strong. Just like a rock.
I przychodzimy do Liz. Yeah, man.
Dan strong. Liz, companion Dan. Liz, strong. Liz, break it.
Finally! I was dying to get a chance to talk to myself. I'm gonna give... Heyo!
Hejo.
Heyo! How's it going? Here I am. Ah. And you? Here also. How nice. Well, yes. Fitz Randolph is fab. What? Fitz Randolph loves us all.
O Boże.
I never say fab. It's never too late to change, Liz. Change to say fab. Change
Zniszczył.
so that William A. Fitz Randolph can be the first monster in Congress.
Finally, Liz understood that if she wanted to get back to being herself, she would have to free her other
O Boże.
from the yoke of Fitz Randolph.
Załatwiał. W twarz, w twarz. Pudło z narzędziami.
It's full of...
Boże, ale wciągam glut. Lol.
A clown. And a magnet. Pros. Better to have these two cons.
Świetne. Bierzesz, zaciskasz jej to na szyi, idziesz za ścianę i przykładasz magnes do ściany i magnes przyciąga to i udusi. Genius, man. Nie. Magnesem w łeb może? Nie. Super. Dobra, porozmawiaj ze swoją... Ja.
Ayo, ayo. Do you have any electric? No, but I wish I did because I've been wanting to paint. Me too. Me too. It's a me. Do you know how I know? But Liz, I am you. That wasn't me.
Kurde.
The makeup director insisted that, well, they looked. Fitz Randolph loves it so bad that I feel embarrassed for you. I'll be right back.
Szybko, szybko, szybko.
Nora, are you there?
Było zabrać jej coś z torebki.
Where will you go? The makeup director isn't here, and on top of that, huh, that's what I say. Fitz Randolph is... I have... Fitz, and I'm grateful to him. It's important to keep these things...
Boże.
You was...
I znowu coś się spieprzyło. Boże.
He's a friend of Dan Murray, that jerk. No, that can't be. Let's drop Fitz Randolph. I will always follow him. Fitz Aya, Liz.
Boże. Zabierz
If I
jej.
catch myself rummaging through the bag, I'll... Better not to do that in front of Liz.
Przecież już poszła sobie na chwilę, ale co?
Look, where did I get it? The girl in the dress... Aya. Wait here for me.
Teraz no, zabierz jej te rzeczy.
You'll see how the... No, but this bracelet goes. It's not... Or watch a pair of animals hitting each other. How is Fitz Randolph affecting her in this terrible way?
Jeszcze raz, jeszcze
None of
raz.
this is worth...
No cóż. O, już rzuciła. How nice. Teraz pozwolę sobie wdłuż nos.
Nothing? Nothing.
Dobra. Mamy zacisk, magnes, bransoletkę i bilety. Wiecie co my z tym możemy zrobić?
Was this like this before? Or has someone rearranged the button? Are they trying to make...
Zmieniły się liczby, a więc 41. O, lol. To 30. Co było na 30?
Well, if it isn't Anne-Marie.
Although Liz still didn't know it, Anne-Marie's help was absolutely essential. So then, what did this help consist of?
Okej. Naprawdę?
Is this your jacket?
A client gave it to me, comma, a boxer, comma, the guy with the tickets. If you like it, comma, it's yours.
I don't like it. I'll keep it. It's really...
Ale mogłoby coś w niej być ciekawego. O.
Ugh, you'd have to like sports a lot.
No i patrz, teraz coś w tym jest ciekawego na
For
pewno.
boxing. Ugh.
Nie. Nie. Dupa. Dyplom.
I can't move it. To Anne-Marie Allaire for her study of music at the most prestigious school. It's frightening to think that she commuted back and forth. In the meantime, she took advantage of...
O Boż, stewardessa. Stewardessa. I dyplom numer 2.
To Anne-Marie Allaire for her master in business from the prestigious Stanford University.
No cóż. I tu nic więcej nie ma. A nie, jest, schowane. Nic z tym nie możemy zrobić, no trudno.
I seem to remember seeing Queenie painting it. I could touch it, but I
O, Los
This
Angeles.
is very... In Los Angeles, by the time you're...
A nie. Porozmawiamy.
Hey,
Why
yo,
not?
Anne-Marie!
Welcome, comma, Elizabeth, period. The Allaire Gallery thanks you for having inspired Queenie to paint these 5 paintings, period.
You've talked to
Bosh.
her! Finally! I knew you two would work it out.
Incorrect assessment, period. She sent them to me by messenger with a note, period. Postscript, colon. She also attached the voodoo painting in the window, period.
Ah, yes, I saw it when she was starting to paint it.
Opening parenthesis. I hope that doesn't affect you too much, ellipsis closing parenthesis.
Boż. Nie, nie da się tego czytać.
Why would the...
Because of what happened when Mom and Dad took us to New Orleans, period.
What happened when Mom and Dad...
You still can't remember it? An old woman, Dash, a witch, Dash, gave you a doll and told you that if you put 2 objects belonging to someone on it, it would turn into a voodoo doll, comma. And that's what you did, period.
How did we make...
Then you took her...
What happened to...
You said that the doll had accidentally fallen into a hole, and that under the laws of voodoo, the girl had also fallen, comma, just after that, period. The girl got very mad and we never saw her again.
O Boże. Super opowieści. Super przeszłość.
What was the...
Don't you remember? Question mark. She was with us for years. Her name was Stacy, period.
That name doesn't mean any...
How strange. You were obsessed with her for years, comma, and compared her to everything you a vase, comma.
Well, no, I don't remember. You play a...
I have certificates in piano, comma, classical guitar, comma. Wait. Control...
What happened?
You still can't An old woman, Dash, a witch, Dash, belong... You said that, and that under the law, the girl got... That Queenie and you threw Stacy into the well, comma. There's no... Eja.
Kurde. Podwójne kliknięcie mi się robiło. Ale jakoś mi się nie chce tego wszystkiego czytać.
Eja.
W sumie nie wiem, czy wyniknęłoby z tej rozmowy czegoś coś ciekawego.
Elizabeth, colon.
You
even when you're shift lock, extremely and terribly angry, shift lock, comma. Always remember this, comma. To analyze your feelings Eja.
Naprawdę. Ciężko jest z nią rozmawiać i nic z tego nie wynika chyba, więc pozwolę sobie stąd pójść po prostu. Nie rozumiem nawet, co chodzi o z tym voodoo. Dobra, na 30 już nie wchodzimy.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Huh?
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Boże, jakie bębny.
Now I know who's making the other Liz say the silly things she says.
Załatw samochód. Dorwij gościa.
It comes with a
No.
pack.
Spadochron?
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Nie mogę na to kliknąć, okej. Gramofon.
I'd like to be able to stop it.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
The voice that alienates the... It plays whatever's on the record.
Fitz Randolph is
The
fab.
robot. I'll
Tak. Załatw gościa. Co on myśli, że co? Że co sobie myśli on? Nie rozumiem gościa,
Fitz
prawda?
Randolph
Hey,
loves us
Cheeky.
all.
Odgryź mu policzek.
Cheeky? That's strange.
Tym lepiej. Wrzuć coś do gramofonu.
Is fab.
Magnes.
I thought that it might
Randolph
demagnetize
loves us
it,
all.
but no.
Why not?
If it didn't work with the gramophone, it's...
Fitz
clip is too
Randolph
small.
is fab.
No, but now that I think of it,
Spadochron nam wrzuć. No to naprawdę nie wiem. Dobra, zmywamy się z tego poziomu. Bo ryje mi mózg. 52, co było na 52? A. To było na 52. Okej.
these creatures like it if you speak. Me, Liz.
Dan,
Dan,
Dan, bachelor shack. Dan, bring women to shack. Liz, want go?
Liz, never. Dan, not friends?
Jungle, many bachelor shacks. Witch doctor, Dan,
Witch,
witch doctor live close, above Dan head.
witch doctor, talk.
Uh.
Dan, big night.
Liz,
Liz, second best markswoman Mendelssohn Club.
Dan, no club. Dan.
Wow. Schizo. Oh man.
Liz,
Knife work.
knife. Liz, eat apple.
With her pride in her marksmanship wounded, Liz decided that she would...
Ayo.
Ayo.
Ja to zrobię. To patrzcie, to jest też na coś pewnie... Trzeba to rozkminić, jak to zrobić.
Liz,
Not. Who does he? Ayo.
Może tak trzeba z rozpędu. Tak. Jak to nie? Jak to? Co?
Liz,
God damn it. Ale dostałem jabłko. O Boże.
No matter what Dan says, I'm not gonna eat anything while my midriff is bare. It'd only bloat me and make me look.
To daj gościowi.
Liz, knife.
Okej. W sumie to duże jest to jabłko. Ale spieprzyłem.
Liz,
Knife.
W sumie nie wiem po co nóż. Ale okej.
Liz, knife.
I tak dam sobie radę. Siedźcie cicho wszyscy. A czy to
Liz,
nie, no to musi być jakiś myk, którego ja po prostu nie rozumieć. Zrobić.
Great idea.
Haha! Gdzie jest man?
Liz, night.
Gdzie jest? Aha. I sam to wykminiłem nawet.
Liz, great.
Because Liz, trick. Liz put.
Dan, no word magnet. Liz, great throw.
Liz say.
Super.
And so,
Mam
thanks
nóż.
to her ingenuity and Dan's tiny vocabulary, Liz passed the knife-throwing test.
Yes! Yes! Tam, zabierz go.
Yuck. These things are supposed to be made of animal.
No i cóż, od drzewa.
I love to climb trees. Jean-Michel. Its shape reminds.
Kolejna anegdota do swojej mamuśki. I w sumie to nie wiem co zrobić. W sumie pewnie sprawa jest z wódu jakaś.
No way, my.
Coś z tym nożem trzeba rozkminić, no przecież. Tylko co? Tylko co?
Liz got along well with her sister, so she...
Naprawdę? Może no, rzeczywiście, no to nie wpadłem, rzeczywiście. Więc słuchałem rozmowy. Coś tam mówiła.
I have a tom-tom.
Of course. Period. Do you have the sheet music? Question mark.
No.
Elizabeth, comma. I never play without sheet music. Period. I never improvise, comma. So, colon, give me the sheet music for the tom-tom, comma. And I will play it for you whenever you like. Period.
Do you want some tick?
Elizabeth, colon. I gave you those.
What the hell się dzieje z
Oh,
jej
yeah?
głową?
Of course. Period. When you came over before, come.
Ah, of course.
What the fuck?
I won't.
Co się stało z jej głową? No cóż. Dość dziwna sprawa. W sumie dlaczego Liz jest tak ubrana? To jest dziwna sprawa. Ja. Nic tu ciekawego, nic tu po mnie tak naprawdę na tym poziomie. To jest jedyny poziom, na którym coś mogę zrobić śmiesznego. Wziąć to i dać mu.
Fitz Randolph
He already
is
has his own
foul.
tom-tom. And a double.
W sumie to nie wiem.
Dan? You.
Dan Warrior.
Dan.
What the mehir?
If I had my hair in braids, I'd carry it on my. It must. An atavistic symbol of many things. So many that.
Nie wiem co to było. W sumie okej. W sumie nie mam żadnego pojęcia co mam zrobić. Trzymaj bransoletkę. Trzymaj zacisk. Trzymaj bilet.
Considering who I'm dealing with, I'll hold on to it.
Trzymaj kurtkę. Trzymaj spadochron. Trzymaj jabłko.
Better not. I don't want him to think.
Nic z tym ciekawego nie możemy zrobić.
He doesn't look hungry.
Tak, zniszcz gramofon.
And if I
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
nothing.
Jest twarda. Rozwal głośniki, no.
Fitz Randolph
Tak,
is
zabij
foul.
Celsiusza. Genius.
I'm not going to stick it in. Let's see how he does with a little piece.
Nie wiem, no, już potem zacisk.
I could try to immobilize him with this.
Obezwładnić, już potem
No,
obrazować.
but now that I think of it,
Hmm? Kawałek fartucha.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Po co mi kawałek fartucha?
I've cut off one piece of it.
Po co mi ten kawałek fartucha? Nie czaję kompletnie.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Daję coś. Daję ten
You
tam.
won't play the tom-tom until I get the sheet music.
Ale gdzie ją znaleźć?
Liz had a long, drawn-out talk with this great conversationalist named Dan of the Jungle. What a guy.
What a guy. Dobra. Czyli rozmowa. Ciekawe, ciekawe, ciekawe. Dlaczego mnie bolą oczy? W sumie jakoś tak mój komentarz z beznadziejnego zanikł. Nie jest dobrze. A, co miałem sprawdzić? Miałem sprawdzić panel sterowania. Boże, ile jeszcze podpowiedzi mogę wykorzystać? A więc długa, wspaniała rozmowa z Danem.
Liz? You...
Dan strong. Dan, great warrior.
Liz?
Dan, no belief.
Crocodile...
Dan,
Dan...
jungle. Music. Witch doctor likes sport. Witch doctor live close, above Dan head.
Witch doctor talk... Yeah.
Aya.
It must...
Nad głową Dana, tak? Czyli na tym to polega, tak? Ale nie wiem.
Its shape reminds me of... It's waking up. Presumption. If I had my hair in braid...
Jej.
Dan, see.
Dan, no see. Liz, eat.
I have 2 pieces that say Martin
O Boże.
Fowl Erickson versus
Tak jak na
Dean.
początku.
You give Dan. Dan give witch doctor friend. Witch doctor, smile.
And which doctor give Tom?
Yes. Witch doctor give Dan.
Liz.
Aha. To dlaczego ja tam mogę wejść? Będzie to bez sensu, że ja tam mogę wejść.
Finally, authentic.
Dlaczego ja tam mogę wejść? To jest bez sensu. Totalnie. Ale w sumie... W sumie why not? W sumie jest to głupie trochę, no cóż.
I've got the sheet music for the top.
Of course.
O Boże, co się dzieje z obrazu?
I asked her to play for me. She's 5 minutes older than me, and you can tell.
Nice dancing, bro.
Hello? Question mark. No, comma. I'm not interested in contracting your services.
Boże.
Period. I'm telling you that I'm happy with my telephone company, comma, miss, period. I just told you that, shift lock, I'm happy with my telephone company. Goodbye. Exclamation point, shift lock.
Boże.
And that crazy Elizabeth? Question mark. Well, comma, I'm not quitting in the middle of the piece. Ellipsis.
Boże.
Best not to tell her I took this, because... Thank you!
You're welcome.
Finally, Liz got Anne-Marie's help, but what good would it do her?
I wouldn't know how to...
I to jest właśnie to pytanie. Na co to się przydało? Na co to się przydało? Tu. Tu coś musi być.
Yes, yes, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Now it's definitely a voodoo doll of Dr. Cheeky. Cut this. If I shape it a little with the knife, it reminds me of someone. Yes, yes. I won't cut. That could be a good idea.
Jeszcze nie jest gotowa. O, to!
Now it really is a voodoo doll.
Ciaj!
I won't.
Oj, zaciśnij.
Yes, yes, yes!
And that was how Liz became herself again, freeing
Świetnie,
her
świetnie.
alter ego from the alienating influence of Fitzrandolph.
Genius.
Let's take a look.
Fitzrandolph's not found. Fitzrandolph.
Tak.
Ava Morte and the Grim Reaper? Huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, come up front. We're gonna start filming. Places. Lights. Camera.
Udało mi się.
Action!
Liz!
We have to stop it, Dan.
What?
Fitzrandolph. He's going to run for Congress. But the monsters scare people because of his horror films. And that's negative for his campaign. That's why he wants to make family pictures.
And he's putting chips in the brains of the monsters that refuse to go along with him.
Yes!
Like the Grim Reaper and Eva Morte.
Yes, yes, yes. He used them to make a film where I interview them and they say that everyone should vote for Fitzrandolph because...
Fitzrandolph loves us all.
He's completely changed my life.
His dream of equality has given my life new meaning.
With Fitzrandolph, we will be free.
Tomorrow, 3,000 copies of his propaganda film will be shown all across the country.
I know where the film is. I'll try to steal it.
No, no, no. I have a better idea.
Zmieńmy go.
I'll film a new movie in which Eva Morte and the Grim Reaper tell the truth.
Genius,
This
man.
is the plan. We'll make a new film where Eva Morte and the Grim Reaper tell the truth. You'll switch the films, and ours will be the one that people see tomorrow. Good. I'll be thinking about how to do the switcheroo, said Dan.
But I doubt that those two sadistic monsters will collaborate with you, and even less so with the chips.
At last this has a solution. Problem with your free will? Sick of the weight of that brain shit that you can never get free of? Don't despair. At last there's a solution. Presenting incredible Professor Fly's patented chip extractor.
Fascinating!
It's the most fantastic invention ever.
Fascinatingly incredible, isn't it? But that's not all. If you buy the incredible Professor Fly's chip extractor, you'll receive not one, but two extractors.
Kup jeszcze w czasie trwania tej reklamy i dostaniesz 3 takie ekstraktory.
The extractors were absolutely perfect, but once they were free of Fitzrandolph's influence, Eva and the Grim Reaper began to show their true faces by refusing to cooperate. They got ready to leave, ruining Liz's plan, when the self-sacrificing Dan Murray got ready to step across the line that separates the men from the heroes.
Wait, I'm about to do something that's going to make me hate myself for the rest of my life.
Are you going to humiliate yourself, stupid?
Sounds interesting, imbecile. Let's see.
Liz needs him conscious to refilm the interview. The time has come. Take a deep breath, Murray. Punches, black eyes, broken noses, cracked ribs, gratuitous violence.
They're listening, stupid.
Go on, imbecile.
Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti, Los Angeles Stadium.
Oddaj im dla dobra sprawy.
The tickets are yours.
And that was how Dan Murray, by denying himself, transcended his nature and made himself into a legend. The idea worked very well. The two actors agreed to collaborate on a new version of the interview in exchange for the tickets. So they went on the set with Liz while Dan thought of how he would replace the new version for Fitzrandolph's copy.
Fascinating. Half my paycheck says that what he's carrying is the film and that he's headed for his office. Meanwhile, let's see what Emil has to say. Shoot, he's not here. But he did leave the spray gun for cleaning off graffiti that he pointed at me when he was pretending to be a space clown. Closed, of course.
Of course. Dobrze, zakończę ten odcinek w tym miejscu i może, choć nie żadne gry gram w nią pierwszy raz, może, mam nadzieję, że w następnym odcinku skończymy całą grę The Next Big Thing. Więc do widzenia, do usłyszenia, cześć. F9. Gdzie jesteś?